Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl, Justice J. Catch me and my crew each and every Wednesday from 8 to 10 on Partymode Live, baby. We are the party before the party, powered by Go-Go Radio Live. Make sure you guys join in on the discussion. Bedroom Talk by Pure Romance by Esther. Wind Down Wednesdays. Moment of Truth with Bishop King. Get over the hump with DJ Rick. Spinning the latest and greatest go-go hits, y'all. And then make sure you follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and our YouTube channel at Partymode Live. Don't forget Instagram, Partymode_Live. Also, download that Go-Go Radio Live app to stick with us 24/7. View our live stream all across major platforms: Roku TV, Apple TV, Amazon Fire TV, and Android TV, y'all. Make sure to catch our weekly podcast, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Google Podcasts, TuneIn, and iTunes. Remember to tell a friend to join on in. The party before the party, Wednesdays from 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Go-Go Radio Live.
Yeah, I'm the best, yeah. Word on the street, I got the whole club rocking. We bottle pop, yeah. I'm the best, yeah. Word on the street, I got the whole club rocking. We pop bottles, yeah. I'm the best, yeah. Word on the street, I got the whole club rocking. We bottle pop, yeah.
Are you looking to find your ideal lifestyle? At Metropolitan Living Realty Group, we are the premier realty group who put you first. Our boutique real estate firm is comprised of an elite team of experienced, knowledgeable, and dedicated real estate professionals focused on your success. With our unique blend of cutting-edge thinking and highly personal real estate representation, we simply enjoy assisting our clients find their ideal lifestyle through home ownership. Contact us today.
Lifts, 20 alligator snaps.
Good. Straight legs, point those toes.
The round off. Remember, turn those hands.
Keep going, guys. Straighten those legs. Beautiful.
Back pull over. Pull up, kick up, pull over. Now you're going to hang like a bat and drop down. Drop it like it's hot.
Nice. Good.
And yes.
Good. And kick. Good. And finish with your arms up. Don't forget to get your legs straight, okay? Good, way to finish. Good job.
Yo, you guys remind me of Tony the Tiger because you're doing great. Roll. Good.
Freeze.
Not bad. Very good.
Beautiful.
Is your fashion, your inspiration.
She Exists Magazine's presence is most definitely being felt all around the globe.
New York, Florida, LA, DC, Puerto Rico, and as far as Australia. The hottest in fashion, music, and entertainment. SheExistsMagazine.com. Subscribe today.
DJ Rick Entertainment. Big sound, professional equipment, competitive pricing. Who else you gonna go with? DJ Rick can handle all your live sound needs at any event in the DMV. Large or small, indoors, outdoors, weddings, barbecues, and even your friendly neighborhood protest. You need an experienced and professional sound man? Call DJ Rick Entertainment. 202-749-7903. That's 202-749-7903. Wait a minute. I know what you're thinking. Man, DJ Rick got my event sounding so good. How can I live stream it on the internet? Well, guess what? DJ Rick offers live streaming services too. So you can Facebook and YouTube your event worldwide with full audio fidelity. Call DJ Rick Entertainment 202-749-7903 or send them an email djrick4321@gmail.com. That's DJRIC4321@gmail.com. Big Sal at competitive pricing and now live streaming. DJ Rick Entertainment. Who else you gonna go with?
Man, Killer Cow the Animal from the Wickedest Band Alive, Rare Essence. Tuned in live, party mode. Party before the party.
Yeah, this is Sugar Bear. Oh, that's right. I'm trying to figure out what's the matter with us. All this evilness among black on black. Why? What is going on? To know better is to do better. You heard me?
Would you tell me, yeah? For happiness would be a dream. Peace is gone away. Mistakes we seem to make them every day. With all the hassles that we run into, where is the love that we share? What choice do we have today? Peace is so far away. With peace gone away, gone away, gone away.
What's happening? It's the one and only Bishop King. You already know what it is with me, man. Shout out to PartyModeLive.com. My video 24 by Bishop King is streaming right now on PartyModeLive.com. It's the video of the week. And you too, as an artist, you can get the video of the week as well. All you got to do is contact PartyModeLive.com. Right now, 24, Bishop King, PartyModeLive.com.
Hey, yo, the 808 will make you slide. Yep, it's another episode of Party Mode Live, man. We here in the building. Let's go. Welcome to Party Mode Live, man. It's your boy DJ Rick on the ones and twos, man. We got Justice J, Bishop King coming in. Justice, come on in, baby. What's going on, Justice?
What's up, Rick? Party Mode.
We got a nice show tonight. I'm going to bring it down just a little bit, let them know what's going on.
Yes, and yes. So what's up, you guys? We have a great show for you guys. Welcome to another crazy episode of Party Mode Live. I am your girl, Miss Justice J, DJ Rick on the ones and twos. Bishop King couldn't be here with us tonight, so we are definitely sending our love out to him and his family. Keep him in your prayers, you guys. Definitely needs them. But we do have two special guests that are joining us tonight. We got Pierre G. Porter, and then we have Miss Christina Abiola. Y'all don't want to miss this. As we tell y'all every Wednesday, we're going to have a crazy show, epic show for you guys. Let's talk about it tonight. It's going to be a little something serious, but we have a second one that's going to give y'all a little bit more laughter. And we definitely want you guys to tune in and chime in on the conversation. So don't go nowhere because we're going to get into Let's Talk About It after this music break. DJ Rick, let's go.
We got 4th of July coming up this weekend, man. Make sure y'all be safe out there. What's up, Miss O'Shea? What's up, O'Shea? Welcome to Party Mode Live, man. If this your first time, make sure you put up the one. Make sure you share this, man. We got a hell of a show, man. And later on before we go off to the end tonight, I got something to talk about, and it is serious, man. So that being said, man, we gonna get into it tonight, man. I beg some of y'all parting tonight. Y'all gonna need it.
I just put the tech on the throwaway. Show they tryna take a nigga all the way. Beg your part. Big body rolls, give me roll away. Swerving in the action mark. Beg your part.
Frank is real tonight.
I told you it was moving right to left. Hey, Chateau, do it now. Wait a minute. Hey, Smurf, dog, I beg your pardon. Shut up. Suck the nigga quicker. We're crazy in your nigga. You gon' get a head up. Gone. People all over our lawn. Been cracking so long it's get bored. Man, this if that ain't that shit. It's middle and trash shit. That's who we be. If you don't know, man, I welcome you to the motherfucking shout out. It's JYP. It may be man coming through on the quick train. Oh my God, hey, man. Camera on. Get your camera phones out. Take a picture, give me a quick, you don't know. Oh, they say we ain't crazy. They got us fucked up. I'll make one game. It's 2022. What you want to do? Hey, baby, we coming for you. Run somebody, say we want poppin'. We missing more than we got the green. We not pocket. We be outside so hard. Of course, you like art. Hey, you art. I just put that tech on the doorway. So they try to take a nigga stole away. Hey, your part. Big body rolls, we be rolled away. Swerving in that shit part. Hey, your part. I'm surgical with this motherfucker. Tell me how you want it, nigga.
New level. We don't need no clothes for this. Baby on the floor for this.
Rosalind, if you're listening, I haven't forgot about you. I'm going to send this song to you.
All up on the side with this. All between her thighs with this. Imagine how she
Make sure you do your mojo on Twitch, man. We doing it up, man. Make sure you got your own Twitch mojo. Come on over from Facebook over to Twitch with us, man, and party and just interact. You gotta interact. And my white boy voice. You gotta interact. You just gotta interact with me. Come on, guys. You gotta interact. This is my music every morning. 4 o'clock in the morning. Riding to Springfield.
We got plenty time for this. All that's on my mind for this. All day on the grind for this. I'ma make you mine today. Drawn in the line for this. Hope that you get right to this. Gonna close your eyes to this. I love the way you bite your nipple. Oh, oh, I know it's turning you on. Didn't make it take us this long. Oh, oh, to have our body going crazy till the beat of this song. Oh, we get it on.
Big Jones. Big Jones. The infamous Big Jones. Bring justice on there, baby.
Don't stop like this, right there.
That's my. We're gonna come back with this song.
What's up, you guys? Y'all are tuned in to Party Mode Live, baby. We are the party before the party, powered by PartyModeLive.com. Make sure you guys check us out if you haven't already done so on our website. It has been re-innovated, reconstructed, rejuvenated, refreshed. Everything we have done it over. So you guys get to see some new things on there. All of our show sponsors can be found on there as well. So if you guys are interested in using or contacting any of the show sponsors that you guys see throughout the show, we do have all of their contact information directly on our website at partymodelive.com. So while I'm talking about show sponsors, before we jump on into our Let's Talk About It, let's go ahead and shout out these show sponsors. We got PPP Originals. Make sure you guys check her out for all of your videography, photography, and apparel needs at PPP Originals on Instagram, or you can send an email to pporiginals@gmail.com. If you're throwing a party, you already know that you need some sound and entertainment. So contact DJ Rick Sound and Entertainment for all of your DJ services, professional sound, and live streaming needs. 202-749-7903 or send an email to djrick4321@gmail.com. Johnson & Johnson. I said Johnson & Johnson. Lord Jesus. Johnson Moving and Storage. Johnson Moving and Storage is prepared to pick up, store your goods at a moment's notice. We service apartments, offices, residential, and commercial moves. Short or long distance moves, we can effectively assist you. We provide complete and affordable relocation services in the Washington, D.C., Maryland, and Virginia area. Call 301-868-0320 or text 301-395-3769 to get a service quote today. Metropolitan Living Realty Group. If you're looking for a new home or you need to get some information on the residential market, any information that you need, find your ideal lifestyle by contacting metropolitanlivingrealtygroup.com. EAGC, Amelia's Acrobatics and Gymnastics. Listen, to all of my ex-gymnast mommies who are looking to make some extra money, my gym, I currently work here right now, and let's just say that they're passing out that money. Okay, y'all. My gym is hiring for part-time, full-time coaches. Whether you're looking for a summer gig or a permanent fun position, EAGC is the place for you. We are a family-oriented gym and want someone who loves working with kids. We have flexible hours, and you can set as many days as you would like. Contact eagcgym.com today. Pure Romance by Esther for all of your bedroom needs, from lingerie to bath and beauty products to getting your body right from the inside out. Get healthy at pureromance.com/ESTHER. All right. So shout out to all of our show sponsors. We greatly appreciate you guys. If you or you know someone that has a business and you would like for them to be on our show, or you have an inquiry, you guys can send your inquiry to partymodelive@gmail.com. We would love to have you. We got our sponsorship packages that we can send to you. Also, if you're a local artist or you guys know some artists, whether they're local or not, and they want to have their video or their song played on our show, make sure you tell them to hit us up at partymodelive@gmail.com because we would love to have you. We want to support our own because y'all support us. So why not? It goes hand in hand, right? All right, listen, we're going to jump right on into this. Let's talk about it. Rick, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
For those of you that don't know, sometimes we get a little serious, sometimes we don't. But right now we're going to get a little serious just because I feel like it is something that we haven't done in a while. We haven't got serious in a while. So what I want to talk about tonight is this Roe v. Wade overturn. So for those of you that have not been paying attention to the news, Roe versus Wade, which basically gave women's rights to have an abortion if they needed to, has been overturned. So women are no longer allowed to have an abortion if they need to. I am one of those people that is pro-life. I mean, I said I'm not pro-life. I'm pro-choice. Definitely pro-life too, but that I cannot force that on somebody else. So I had to take my glasses off of this one because it's a glare on my glasses. But yeah, so the government has basically said that women, if you get pregnant, you should have taken the necessary steps to make sure you don't get pregnant. This includes rape victims. This includes pregnancies, even if you didn't want it. Let's just say you were on a contraceptive. You're on birth control, because it happens all the time. Women get pregnant on birth control all the time. So basically what they're saying is if you get pregnant, you're stuck with it. deal with it. And I made a post today. Well, I shared a post today because Malachi made the post. Shout out to Malachi, all the way out in Cali. But I basically said, felt the same way as a post. If women have to deal with getting pregnant, then we should take away Viagra too, because men should have to deal with having a limp dick. What's your thoughts, DJ Rick?
First of all, you ain't supposed to kill a baby. I mean, I get it. I mean, that's just, I'm talking about religion wise.
Right.
Second thing is, excuse me, government. Fuck the government. I'm sorry. I gotta say it just like I'm saying it. Fuck the government. That's y'all body. Y'all should be able to make the choice that y'all need to make. You know, sooner or later they're gonna tell me when the fuck to eat, when to sit down, when to drive my car, when I can DJ, when I can't. You know, and my thing is I'm gonna say it again. Excuse me, everybody, but this is just where I'm at. Fuck the government. It's just now you're trying. It's already we had to take shots, and if you didn't take the shot in some of our jobs, you was fired at the time, and now you don't have to do shit. It ain't even mandatory now. Huh. So like, once again, I'm gonna say, excuse my language, fuck the government.
So see, I'm also pro-life personally. Like I would love to be able to say, you know what, yeah, abortion is definitely it's cruel, it's unusual, like cruel and unusual punishment towards a baby. I definitely believe that once, the baby has a heartbeat, I definitely believe that it's a baby. But no one should be able to tell me that I cannot get rid of a child that I didn't even know was conceived. If I were to get raped, if I don't want that baby, why are you going to force me to have the baby? The amount of mental trauma that this is going to cause women is ridiculous. And then on top of that, what about the men who now are going to have to take, like, not to say that you shouldn't have been taking care of your responsibility anyway, but if you're going to force a woman to have a baby that she doesn't want, we should be forcing these men to take care of the kids that they don't want. Because if I don't want a baby, why I shouldn't have to deal with it by myself.
The problem I
We
got,
need to hold all parties accountable.
and the problem I got with the raping part is if it's hierarchy, it's gonna go, it's gonna go unknown. You know,
Of course.
they gonna make sure it's gone. And say like Trump. I'm gonna use Trump as the prime example. Your daughter get raped, bruh. Your daughter get raped by a rapist, and it's gonna go. He's gonna make sure. He does what he want. He gonna make sure. So that's some BS. Like I said, the government, it's where I'm at with it.
It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. Again, ladies, it's your body. I believe that whatever decision you need to make is the decision that you need to make.
Yep.
Am I for abortion? No. But am I for telling a woman what she can and cannot do with her body? No.
No.
Not at all. It is just my personal belief that you shouldn't have an abortion. But I can say that, I mean, it's a lot of women that have had them and needed to have them. So let's also talk about that. Like, what do you do in that situation? To where if you have a what is it called? Endotopic pregnancy, where the baby is outside of the uterus, like, and you have to end that pregnancy. Are you telling me that I can't end the pregnancy now? Because most of the time you have to get an abortion to end that pregnancy. So what am I going to do? So it's either me or the baby. So now you're telling me that we both die?
Yeah, They really need to rethink that. But like I said, these hierarchies in the government,
Right.
man. And I'm so sick of our government, man. They one of the biggest terrorists in the world, and I'm way I feel about it, man. It's a lot I want to say, man, but I'm gonna just shut up right now. It's a lot I want to say.
All right, so we're gonna lighten up the conversation just a little bit because I just feel like we can keep going on and going on and going on about that topic.
Let's jump into.
So we're gonna lighten it up just a little bit, huh?
I really gotta say this, man, because
Go ahead.
Fellas, you weak so-called men. I'm getting so sick and tired of you killing women and babies. Young lady just got shot in the head. I'm just so sick and tired of you weak ass men, supposed to be men. I'm just tired of y'all, man, and it just irritates me to the core, man. You supposed to be gangsters and you weak boys. I'm telling you weak boys. You're killing babies and women because you can't control your emotions. It's sickening, man.
Are you talking about the young lady that got killed the other night, a couple days ago?
Yeah.
So the crazy thing about that is that was my coworker's sister.
Sickening.
That was my coworker's sister. And then the fact that the video was posted, of her body just laying in the street.
But where's and I know somebody got the picture. I know somebody got a video of it. I know somebody do.
Of course.
But you weak, and the bad part about it, I ain't gonna just say, but I gotta go with it. Us black folks, man. I'm sorry, man. Y'all the worst, man. Y'all the worst. Y'all young cats. Y'all the worst, man. Y'all need to get yourself together, man. Y'all. Life don't mean nothing to y'all. Nothing. And I see it every day. Man, y'all need to get it together.
It won't mean anything because they don't have anything to lose.
Nah. But that's all right. But you get caught, you will be scrubbing Leroy's drawers. Believe me, you will be. You will be that punk in jail. Because see, you got that gun out here, but a lot of y'all can't use these in jail. Cause see, it's a different ball game in there. Believe me, I know it's a different ball game in there. And some of you get in there, you ain't gonna survive. And let me say this: if you killed a mother, child, or woman, I'm gonna leave it right there.
Stop the violence, y'all. No Shoot Zone, our very own Bishop King's nonprofit organization. Come on, y'all. Got to put the guns down. Like it's not benefiting nobody. Like street cred, is it really worth it? Street cred, what does that get you? I saw a video yesterday on last night on TikTok of it was supposed to be like a comedic thing. Because this guy was making fun of basically how niggas be acting nowadays. Basically saying how, real estate, why would I ever want to invest in real estate? Why would I ever want to make money off of a property that I ain't even got to do nothing on? Get my own house. Why I gotta get my own house when I can live in my mother's house? I'm 38. I ain't got no bills. What? Go get a job. Why get a job when I can be out here hustling on the streets? Jail, lock me up. That's what I'm waiting for. I love it. Hey, police, like it's supposed to be comedy, but it's so true.
It's so true.
So true. Yeah. Like you guys are literally asking for it. Like you want this stuff to happen.
Justin,
you shooting people for what reason?
They got 9-year-old, 11-year-old, and 12-year-old on the street with guns bigger than I carried back in the day. I mean these little jokers, and
they shoot first and run. I mean, that's their motto. That's you say something, just you get into any little argument with them, they're gonna shoot you.
But see, this the other thing that I don't understand too, though. On top of that, is when like the ones that are doing these senseless killings, once that killer gets killed, then all of a sudden we want to be like, oh, he was so good. Rest in peace. Long live XYZ. He was such a good dude. Little nigga gone too soon. No, that little nigga wasn't gone soon enough. How many people did he kill before he died?
Yeah.
You don't deserve to live.
The mentality, man. Mentality. Sickening.
Y'all ghetto people kill me. Kill me. White, black, Asian, Spanish. I don't care what nationality you are. Y'all ghetto people kill me with all of that senseless killings, but specifically because we're talking about the black community, just because of what happened over the weekend. Black people, stop. Because once your mother get killed or your sister get killed, then what? It's a never-ending cycle.
Yep.
Put the guns down, stop the violence, and walk away. It's not that serious. So, on that note,
I had to get that out, man.
Oh no, you good. I understand. That was gonna be something that I talked about later, but you had to get it out now, so it is what it is. Listen. Y'all are tuned in to Party Mode Live. We are the party before the party. I told y'all sometimes we get a little serious, sometimes we joke, but we're going to make sure that y'all get real conversation. You get a real show, and you're either going to get educated or you're going to get a good laugh. So this first Let's Talk About It was definitely a little education and a little heart to heart because we're just tired of the senseless killings for no reason. No reason at all. Just because. Let me just say that. So listen, we're going to take a quick music break. When we come back, we will have our special guest with us. So don't you guys go anywhere. I'm very excited about both of these interviews tonight. So our first guest is going to be Mr. Pierre Porter. So don't go nowhere, y'all. And if y'all are wondering who is that, y'all gonna find out when we do this interview. Y'all are tuned in to Party Mode Live, the party before the party, powered by PartyModeLive.com. I'm your girl, Justice J. Bishop King isn't here with us tonight, so we are sending out our love and our prayers to him. And DJ Rick on the ones and twos. Make sure y'all make the switch to Twitch. Follow us and subscribe to our channel on Twitch, twitch.tv/Party Mode Live. We love y'all. Y'all get your own little emote too. So let's switch, y'all.
Welcome to Party Mode Live, man. It's your boy DJ Rick on the ones and twos, man. We got our First Lady Justice J, Bishop King. Bishop, we love you, brother. You know we got you.
Shout out to my girl Susie in the building. Hey, best friend. Hey, fancy. Hey, low, they ain't ready. Hold it for 6.
And you know our girl Camise is with Air Raid 2.0. Camise, you could have told us on the show, Camise. That's right. I'll get you.
It's not that I don't want to hear.
On July 8th.
It's something
Oh, yeah?
the way you stare at me.
Cool.
I know that I don't make things clear. I'm gonna call you every time I try. We can get away. All these beach shoes, ordinary day. All I wanna hear is in the visions on replay. And sit right next to you. I try not to show how I feel about you. Thinking we should wait. You don't really want to. I just wanna get away. And sit right next to you.
Well, y'all singing was pretty.
I don't wanna kiss you, yeah. I just wanna feel you, feel you. I
go.
Hey, hey, Kimmy. Round and round, round we go. Hey, my brother D. Hey, round and round, round we go. Yeah. Round and round we go. Hey, I want to round. Round and round, round we go. I want to round, oh round,
Hey, pretty.
I want to round.
Here we go.
Round and round, round we go.
We got a party going on in the rear. That's it.
I want to round, oh round, oh round.
What we talking about? Little something ski. Smoke up in there. Dirty D. Goodbye. They ain't ready, Shawnee. Just warm this thing up, baby. Don't get it, got chicken wings in the kitchen too, man. Know what I'm talking about? Always be original, man. Not a carbon copy. Jim Jones. Know what I'm talking about? Be original.
It's me. I was wondering if after all these years you'd like for me to go over everything. They say the time's supposed to heal you. I ain't done much healing. Hello, can you hear me? I'm in California dreaming about who we used to be when we were younger and free. I remember how it felt before the world fell at our feet. There's no difference between us, a million miles. Say hello from the other side.
Look at DJ with Mojo. Oh, Mojo. And look at him. He's so cute. Look at him. I seen yours, Justin. Yeah.
Look at Justin. Oh, hey, Justin. Hey.
I want to welcome everybody to Partymode Live, man. I'm just chilling tonight, man. I'm eating on in, man. We got a heck of a weekend this weekend. 4th of July weekend. I'm going to be somewhere. I'm going to be out this weekend. I will be out this weekend. Yeah, I will be out. I'm going to do some surprise pop-up.
It's so typical of me to talk about myself. I'm sorry. I hope that you're well. And did you ever make it out of that town when nothing ever happened? It's no secret that the both of us are running out of time. Say hello from the other side.
Yes, 7. Right.
Heard somebody say we won't pop it, but they ain't missing boom that we got the crank every now pocket. You be outside so far, young boy, you like hard, make your part. I just put the tech on the doorway, started trying to take a nigga doorway, make your part. Big body rolls, give me rollways, server with the ass. If my face speak freely, we gon' get it back if you need it. Bust it down, break it, repeat it. Suckers, I need it. We was never playing in the game. We lost, we cheated. Hold up, it ain't no nigga that could play on me. I be playing on these niggas that be playing on me. I be praying for these niggas who be praying on me. They got another thing coming and they gon' see. Okay, swerve. Nigga used to ask me out from I tell them DC. Then I put the work in my work. Wonder what's up under my shirt. Wonder why I ain't get searched. It may be been silent. Speak about the name in the hood. I will get smacked out about it. And shots out wildin'. Niggas keep on talking about they clinking. Man, they really don't get it. I beg your pardon. Heard somebody say we wouldn't promise, but they ain't missing more than we got the crank over their pocket. We be outside so far. Rough boys, you like hard. Beg your pardon. I just put the check on the door, but don't try to take a nigga solo with you. Beg your pardon. Big body rolls, give me sober. Pouring in the gas and dirt. Beg your pardon.
Land over, untouchable, mercy roll. And 5 star, and all the place in there. I said, tell them again, y'all. Untouchable, untouchable. Hell yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Hey, right there. Hey, Hop. Let the beat work. Hey. Hey, Black, we're dropping off on them down. Keep the 8 away. We got a roll at 25th Street. Hey, at 24 Southside Style. Wait a minute, Hop. In KC, I said keep the 8 away. Yeah, pep. Check out the bar. We getting turned up here tonight, y'all. Lose something like to all the ladies once again. Dynasty here, so it's ladies night, you heard. Hey! Right back with the bump, y'all. Bump that.
That's about all our time, y'all. We gonna turn it back over to DJ Frisco. Yeah. Yeah, alright, look. It's a family affair. It's a family affair.
We'll take you on a crank ride, but we'll show no smooth it on out at the end. We gonna sit you on down. I got 2 minutes to crank a little something. Hold on.
Oh, this Sunday night, LaFontaine Blue, baby.
Yeah, baby.
And starting February 23rd, D Homes Project at Rio's with another vibe, baby. Presents another vibe. February 23rd at Rio's in Long Maryland. Absolutely free each and every Wednesday. Oh, what I say. Oh, we gonna turn back over to DJ Frisco on the ones and twos. Good see you, nephew. All right.
All right, June. All right, June.
My main man, Shooter Chris, yo.
Yes, sir.
All All right, all right. Y'all are tuning in to Party Mode Live, baby. We are the party before the party, powered by PartyModeLive.com. If you ain't know, now you know. I'm your girl, Miss Justice J. Bishop King isn't here with us tonight, so make sure you guys send your prayer and your loves out to him and his family. We got DJ Rick on the ones and twos, and he been cranking all night so far. We got a whole nother set, half of a show to go. So don't go nowhere because he's cranking out for the rest of the show. And then we got a second interview coming up. But for now, we got our special guest coming to Party Mode Live, joining the Party Mode Live crew. We have the journey of Arthur Morton, the author himself, Mr. Pierre Porter.
Good evening.
Hello.
Mr.
How are you?
All right.
How's it
We're
going?
great. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Great.
Thanks for the
It's been a
invite.
long day. I love coming in here and being on the radio because my Wednesdays are always a long day. So I get to come in here and be crazy with my DJ and my other co-host, and now my special guest, who is you.
I'm happy to be here.
So welcome.
And talk about 49 so fine.
Yeah, so we're just gonna jump right on in because we already said that you were author. So let's jump right on in. Where did this part of you come from to even want to write like this? And then we're going to jump into what it is that you wrote.
Well, it's an exciting story, and I've been told, and very thankfully so. It's published it's on Amazon, and everybody can get it in Barnes and Noble. But 49 So Fine is a journey. It's a journey of men and women's lives in a mature way. In that search for love and loving, and not at that realm of 18 or 25, but in your 30s and 40s when you have seen the errors of your ways, but still may have some more play. But there's a journey there, and the journey is towards maturity, hopefully.
So what made you want to take this direction though? Because you didn't just, or did you just wake up one day and say, you know what? I think I'm gonna write like this go around.
Just rock out like that, right?
Yeah.
But actually the journey has been long, and Old Temple University, brother. A career in finance and banking. Then after that, some renewable energy stuff. Decided to write some children's stories, became a 5-time award-winning children author, started a published company, and the 5-time award, being awarded 5 times in children chapter books. So that was exciting, but I'm excited to expand myself and go on a journey and talk about love and loving from a man perspective. As you know, most romance is written by women. And here is a man's take on how I love you well and treat you well.
So take us on this journey real quick and give us a little insight from the male point of view of what love looks like in this book.
Well, Harold is the story is all based in Philadelphia. It's a story of fiction, and it's all based in Philadelphia. And Harold is a very successful brother. And, but one of his proclivities is he likes fine women, not so much in beauty, but in their maturity and their stature and all that makes up the totality of a person. And so he's this guy looking for someone perhaps to go to Loveland with for the rest of his life, to Loveland and to that walk in the park and whatever, and the hold hands and all that kind of good stuff. So he sees a couple of women in his life that he finally thinks, okay, they're it. So he pursues them. And in the pursuit, there was some of his old baggage that comes into play as he tries to figure out which one to spend the balance of his life, let's say, in Loveland, or the journey towards. And and it's fraught with some highs, a lot of highs and lows, love, murder, death, babies being born, all kinds of stuff. Um, and But Harold's a stand-up brother. He respects women. The women in the book are very successful. It's not a story of drugs or anything like it. It's a successful brother who kind of did it right and had great mentors, little brothers who were great mentors to him along the way. He listened, and at the end, he's kind of enjoying some of the rewards. But because he's so cavalier with it all, there's blowback from doing the kind of things that one can do, being out in the mass, so to speak. So that's kind of like the genesis of it. Born out of this journey to find. Some may call it a soulmate. Some may say finding oneself. And certainly it's a bunch of that in it, and it's a bunch of that for the women that they find themselves in the story. So it's a good read. I've been told it's a wonderful read by many people on my website and just various interviews that have read the book. It's 329 chapters, 39 chapters, 324 pages, 49 so fine. If you want,
DJ Rick said, "Good God."
If you want, I'll read the back for you.
Definitely. So we're going to get to that because I definitely want to do that, but I want to get through these questions first.
Go right ahead.
Because I'm gonna need you to read that in your narrating voice.
Yeah.
Like I need that. I need to feel like I am in the story. So DJ Rick,
I'm looking. I'm looking at a fine lady, so it will be easy to do that.
Oh well, thank you.
See, that's my next question. He said that book is like self, right? Hey, do me a favor. Do me a favor. Do me a favor. Put your hands up like this. Like that.
Listen, I'm going to.
Okay. All right. I don't see no
ring. This book
ring.
could very well, and that's the joy of the book. This book could very well be you.
Yeah. I'm just saying,
And surprisingly, it could be a lot of women. I mean, if there's, a guy who has the flavor of a couple women, and women have had the flavor of a couple men at the same time. And
exactly.
There is blowback from these types of things, but eventually life requires that you make a decision, or life will make a decision for you.
And you're a very successful, and you're a very successful man. I'm gonna leave that right there. But let's get serious. Have you ever thought about actually, if the book is doing that well, have you ever thought about, turning it into a play or a movie or something like that?
Well, we're doing some little vignettes around the city, and the book we're presently writing the. I'm glad you asked that question. Good question. We're writing the screenplay for it, and the movie will be maybe a couple years from now. But the screenplay is being, as we speak, we are writing the screenplay for 49 So Fine. I was told, I was in New York quite a while ago, and speaking with some individuals, says, "Hey, you got a movie here." And I said, I do. He says, "Yeah, you got a movie here." So I thought, okay, we can put that together, and finance the package and the whole bit, and find those appropriate parts that needs to make the whole happen. So 49 So Fine will be a movie.
Cool.
Just let me know when the casting call is so I can audition.
Fantastic. I will. And it will happen. We're excited about writing it because it's a good story. I mean, a wealthy guy, and one of the other things that was the impetus writing this book, there was 50 Shades of Grey, right? And I read a little bit of the book, didn't read it all, but I've seen some of the movie, and I'm like, well, wait a minute. What would be a brother's take on love? Well, a brother doesn't have to tie you up. All he has to do is love you well.
That's right.
And romance.
He didn't have to, but we can't knock being tied up now.
Hey, well, listen. Harold's not that kind of brother, but But once you experience the relationship with Harold, it's like, Harold, all I need you to love me. I don't need all that other shit. It's just what just keep giving what is good.
Exactly.
And yes.
All right. So we're gonna go. Did you have another question, Rick, or can we
Nah,
jump
you can go
into?
ahead. You can go ahead.
All right, let's go ahead and jump into the reading of the back of the book.
Let's see. The reading is short, but 49 so fine.
Do I need to close my eyes and visualize, or like?
You could.
Okay, let's go.
49 so fine, yet so unaware. Had excess children, money, and access, though never a real love affair. Hustling and fun was her game. Chill and passion from that fine ass frame. Never knew love nor ever came. Until Harold taking her to where only lovers reign. 49 so fine, no one ever made her holler. 49 so fine, void of expressing orgasmic rhymes, until Harold long stroked 6 and 9 to ooh so many times. Finding herself and feeling unknown to self. 49 so fine, awakened to euphoric times. Now awakened to real love in real time, from the dark, murky waters of life she has grown. Loved and being loved for the first time, so fine. That's the back of the book.
Mm. The fact that the back of the book is a poem just gives, oh, this is a man. This is definitely written by a man.
It is that. It is that. I mean, the brother in the book, I mean, if you're a good guy, you're a good guy. And if you're a bad guy, you need to be called out and brought on the carpet by men or women and say, hey, brother, check yourself, do what's right, But Pierre and, the character, the protagonist in the book is Harold. His name is Harold. And like I said, he's this, he has matured. He's going through marriage, love. He's not 18. Once again, he's not 25. He's in his 40s, and he's finding women who have been married or no longer married or have children, and they're grown, but there's a void in their lives because in many of our journeys there's many voids, and so the quest to reinvent oneself or to find completeness in some way is the journey of the women in the book: Lynn, Yvette, Diane. They're there, and life for them, poses some serious questions, and decisions for Harold poses some serious questions, and he has to confront those. As in many cases we have to, and because in the essence of love and finding love land and getting to that, one must understand without question that you can't get there without some empathy, some sharing, relaxing that ego, because if you can't get past those, you'll never find love land, because you're being blocked by the externals, those things. But if you seek to go inside and do an internal search and grow internally, then it will express itself outwardly, and therefore in relationship and maturity and how you conduct yourself as a man or a woman.
So why do you feel, we're gonna get a little off the book just because of something that you just said. Why do you feel that it is so hard for men to express themselves and become vulnerable with a woman to be able to love and love fully?
Good question. And and it's been the question of the ages, right? And some people have been able to find it, and those who have been able to find it, because we grew up in a society where we are considered to be a certain way, a macho mentality or whatever. We think we have to carry that forward. Like in the book, one of the ladies says to Harold, "It's okay to cry," and it is, but then you just, but it's not okay to stay there.
Right.
and then you move forward, hopefully in a way of understanding to a greater degree the need for sharing, the need for caring, the need for empathy, the relaxing of the ego and say, yeah, I am not all that. I am vulnerable in many ways. And hey, but at the same time, Harold's the kind of guy, he wines and dines the women through the book. He's got them in, he's eating dinner at Jean George in Beverly Hills. And next thing he knows, he's in the French Riviera and the whole bit. The brother he's got dough. So he's, it's like, like one of the comments online and on Amazon, one lady was saying, you may or may not like Harold, but for me, I need a Harold in my life, and I read the book twice. So
when was this book released?
The book was released July 3rd of 2021.
Okay.
And doing well on Amazon. We had a book release in October of last year, and at South Restaurant in Philadelphia. Very, very well-known, well-established Black restaurant and restaurateurs, and or whatever, and they. So we hosted it there to a great opening and a great group of people who came and enjoyed the. And we did a play. We did a short reading from the book and a play kind of thing.
I was just about to ask that too. Have you done that?
Yeah, so we did a short reading of a chapter, and one chapter is called Strawberries and Sex, and sex. I think it's Sex and a Strawberry, and I could read you something from that chapter if you like.
You can sure enough read that whole first page. We still got a couple minutes, so go ahead and read that whole first page.
Well, let me find it. Let me find it quickly.
I want to hear it.
All right, this is, let me just set it up a bit. Harold has come by for dinner, and she's cooking dinner at his place, at her place. So he comes by, and so they're eating. She's half dressed or whatever. And Harold says, we finished dinner, and we both got up to clear the table. But I had had enough, and she knew it. So when I said, come here, she came without hesitation. I caressed and marveled at her standing next to me, and then we kissed. When our lips parted, she steadied her gaze. With both authority and surrender in her voice said, I want you to fuck me. Sweetheart, that's not a problem, I said. Let me jump out of these clothes if one can jump out of clothing. And as I spoke, I was trying, undressed, now caressed her soft body again, and the sparks ignited by that touch set me in motion. With one hand behind her back, I swept her legs up from under her. With the other hand, I picked her up and placed her sensual body on the kitchen island, casting her legs upward and outward to the east and west, her legs in the air, still wearing her stilettos. I entered and began fucking her on the kitchen island, nonstop until she came twice. Between the orgasm, we found time to enjoy the completeness inside each other. I in her and she in my head. Love making has a way of doing that to people who can find their way to love land.
I in her and she in my head. I think that is like one of the most powerful things that a woman can do is to get inside of a man's head sexually. Like, whew.
And the brother understands that. Harold understands that completely. And there is this journey with these women that are in his head, but he knows he's got to make some calls.
Nice. Okay, so give us one more time where we can find this book at and how we can support you. Because, I think I'm about to add this to my Amazon cart.
Oh, please do. And it's Amazon, Barnes and Noble. It's out there on pretty much any of the sites. I'm on Instagram at 49 So Fine Official. Facebook is Pierre G. Porter. My website is pierregporter.com. The book is 300. Once again, 300 24 pages.
So will you be
39
restocking?
chapters.
Because I see that it's only 3 left, and I'm buying one, so it's only gonna be 2 left.
Oh, the book's doing well, and I'm really thankful and humbled by everybody reading it, because they come. It's been many different looks. I know one woman wrote, she says, I'm an older lady, and and I'm a Christian now, but one of your characters in the book, Miss Angel Eyes, reminds me of myself. And I told my church friends that if you should read this book, because the story has a lot to say, and if you don't like the sex part, just get a couple of those pages and keep reading, because there's a real story. And then the second paragraph, she said, hey, listen, and I'm buying this book for my adult children so they can understand that whole thing about love, sharing, and empathy, that they may find this kind of love in their lives. And I was, I'm kind of paraphrasing what she wrote as a testimony on the website. So real thankful for that.
Y'all, so it's only 2 left, so y'all might want to go hurry up and get y'all copies.
49 so fine, yet so unaware.
Thank you so much. Let everybody know where they can follow you on social media, how they can reach out to you, if they would like for you to come to like an event or something. Give us all that information.
49 So Fine Official is Instagram. PierreGPorter.com is the website. You can go write in a comment and it'll come to me. You can shoot me an email at pierre@pierregporter.com, and we'll talk, and I'll show up and do some readings, and we'll have some fun, and we'll talk about love and loving.
Awesome. Thank you so much for coming on and being a part of the Party Mode Live crew. We truly appreciate it. But before we let you go, there's something that we ask all of our guests to do when they come on and be a part of the Party Mode Live crew. So I need you to introduce yourself, and at the end of your introduction, you're going to say, so my name is such and such, and you're tuned in to Party Mode Live, the party before the party.
I can do that.
Okay.
And I'll do it now. Hey, I'm Pierre G. Porter, and you're tuned into Party Mode, the party before the party, with great hosts. And I'm happy to be a part of the evening with them.
Yes. Thank you so much. We truly appreciate it. And we definitely hope that this is not the last time we see you, because I will be looking out for that casting call, sir. I just followed you on Instagram, so I'm going to need you to follow me back. Because yes, I would love to be a part of this. I love everything romance. I'm a sexual health and wellness consultant, so I love everything that has to do with sex and romance. So we need to get that out.
Find a good brother, and he'll love you well.
I'm looking for him. I'm definitely looking. DJ Rick, let him know. I'm looking. All right, y'all. Y'all are tuned in to Party Mode Live. We are the party before the party, powered by PartyModeLive.com. Special thanks to our special guest, Mr. Pierre Porter. Make sure you guys get his book, 49 So Fine. It is available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and more. So make sure you guys connect with him, get that book, and we're going to do a follow-up in like a month, because I want to know what y'all think about this book, okay? We're going to take a quick music break, and we'll be right back, y'all.
I'm about to be a sex doctor.
Good to see you, Jay Boogie.
Yeah, they need DJ Rick to be a sex doctor.
Oh my God.
Bishop, I got you, brother.
Let's go, ladies.
Don't you do it.
Mr. Pierre Porter was in the building, y'all. This is Party Mode Live. This is your boy DJ Rick and the ones and twos. We got Justice J, Bishop King, and we also got my man Pierre G. Porter. Let's go.
Coming up next time is Christina Abiola. Don't go nowhere.
Yeah.
Let's get them, ladies.
Let's go. You must understand, though the touch of your hand makes my pulse react.
I thought this was an appropriate song since we were talking about love and sex. Good God Almighty. Yeah, boy.
Abiola.
J-Rock, let's go.
Don't go nowhere. We got our own home in the crew too.
Yeah. Let's go. What seems to you that I'm acting close to you when you're close to me? If I take to look days, I've read in some place I got cause to be. There's a day for it. Come on, ladies. There's a praise and fear. Sing, but whatever the reason, you do it for me. Oh, what's love got to do with it? Yeah, what's love? Put a second and devotion. What's love got to do with it? Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken? Come on, let it flow, let's go. Yeah. I've been taking on a new direction, and I had to say, I've been thinking about my own protection. It scares me to feel this way. Oh, what's love got to do with it? Yeah, what's love? Put a second hand devotion. What's love got to do with it? Who needs a heart when a heart can be
Man, last Saturday,
Last time my man saw
I was at St. Louis. Lord,
you in the crowd.
they know who DJ Ricky is over there now, God dang it. And that was a Masons and team party. Lord, it was.
Oh, they
Lord,
coming low early.
Lord.
And I'm not moving fast enough for
They
you.
know what
G.
Partymode live too. I made sure that. I made
Drop it,
sure
drop it,
that.
drop it low then. Drop it low. Your birthday.
Gotta look out for my team.
Ladies, thank all the stars for coming out tonight, yo. Each and every Thursday. And just where we play. Doing it for the desperate housewives. You know what I mean? Yes, indeed. Rock that beat. Want it.
I gave you all the love I got. I gave you more than I could give. Gave you love. I gave
Just as I put this joint on last Saturday, the old women lost their mind. 60 and over walked the house.
Didn't I tell you what I believe?
Y'all young ladies,
Somebody say that.
I'ma tell y'all better watch out for the elders. They gon' get you. They gon' get you.
All that I got to give, baby. This is no ordinary love. No ordinary love. This is no ordinary love. No ordinary love.
Come on, June. Bring it. Bring her in, June. Wind me up, Justin. Wind me up, Justin. Wind me up, Justin.
One more time.
Wind me up, Justin.
I don't hear you.
Wind me up, Justin.
Oh, yes, I do.
Come on.
Okay.
Shout out to Miss Mac Marketing. Miss Mac, $1 million maker. Miss Mac Marketing. Hey, Miss Mac. We appreciate you so much. That's our girl, y'all. Shout out to Miss Mac Marketing. Both of our special guests today were our clients of Miss Mac per Miss Mac. So we greatly appreciate you, Miss Mac. As we do each and every Wednesday. You already know what it is. It's nothing but love for you, Miss Mac.
You know that, Miss Mac.
So without further ado, you guys, we are going to bring on and invite into the Party Mode Live space the Miss Christina Abiola, the wonderful, wonderful entrepreneur, content creator extraordinaire, Miss Christina Abiola, y'all.
Hello.
Hello, beautiful.
Hi, how are you? Thank you. You look amazing. Natural.
So do you. I am loving all of this melanin. Loving. Yes.
Hold up.
Thank you.
Hold up. I got touch. I got rubber hair for a second. All that hair. Hold up. Yeah. she got all that hair. I couldn't resist it. Okay, we can go.
Don't mind DJ Rick.
She got all that hair. This is beautiful.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
We're going to jump right on in because I don't like to waste any time. I don't know about you, but I like to we're going to dive on in. So you are a content creator. You are a beautiful woman. We already stated that. That is a fact. So the fact that you started, you said about 10 years ago that you started, right? So if we look at it, that was like around the time when social media was really starting to pop.
Yeah.
So for you to have started in that era, how challenging was that for you? Because I can only imagine the difficulty it was to gain followers and to get people to actually pay attention to what you were creating.
Yeah. So I started in high school. I was in high school at the time, and I had my first ever camera phone where I can see, or you can do selfies. So I was like, okay, let me start Instagram. And I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I always wanted to be a model. I always wanted to just be something bigger than what people treated me, because growing up, I was a dark-skinned girl. I was always really active, energetic, but people weren't accepting to me because I was dark-skinned. So I was always teased oh, black this, black that, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I started my Instagram, I was like, I'm just going to share my story. I'm just going to be myself, and I'm going to share my experiences as a dark-skinned girl who loves makeup, who loves beauty, who loves all these different things. And hopefully people will understand and will relate to me, will want to, share my journey with me. So at the time, Vine was really popular, where people would make short comedy skits. But I'm not a comedy person. I'm not a comedian. So I'm just I just want to be beautiful. I just want to look good, and just that be my job. So I started Instagram because I saw people doing more modeling, taking pictures. That was really in at the time. So I started my Instagram page. I was Jesus Gang. That was when I first started. That was my name, Jesus Gang. And it was because I was really heavy in church at the time. I was just really always in church. And I was like, you know what? Jesus got my back. I'm repping Jesus. Yeah. And a lot of people liked this. So I was like, okay, cool. So I started my Instagram. I posted a lot about just my journey as being a dark-skinned girl and wanting to be accepted, how I was, bullied. And it seemed like a lot of people could relate to that, and a lot of people just started to listen, and that's kind of how I got my following from there.
DJ Rick, you got a question? Because you know I can keep going and going and going like the anytime of I need.
Nah, you go ahead on this one. I'm gonna
All
sit
right.
back.
So not only are you a content creator, but you're also a mom, correct?
Yes. I have a
So
beautiful
what
baby
is that
girl.
like for you, merging being a parent and a content creator, finding that balance, but also encouraging, I'm not sure how many you have, but encouraging your children to embrace their natural beauty along with knowing how to add a little bit, but not too much.
Like a little enhancement, right? So yeah, I have a daughter. She's 2.5. Her name's Anaya. Beautiful, beautiful baby girl. She looks like me. A lot of people say she looks like her dad, whatever. But
We hate that.
like I just gave birth. Like, calm down. But she's a beautiful girl. She's so energetic. She has a personality. So I always let her like say what she wants to say. Like, tell me what you want to say. Like, she talks a lot at 2.5. Like at 2 years old, she was just talking a lot. So I like that she can share with me how she's feeling and express herself. And I do her hair myself. So I do her hair and I take care of her hair. So she's always rocking natural hairstyles. Sometimes she has some braids, So I love it. And I always tell her, like, you look so beautiful. And then she's like, I'm beautiful. So we do the mantra, I'm beautiful. I sing to her and she sings to herself and she looks in the mirror and she's like, I'm cute. And and her dad also makes sure to empower her as well so that she knows that she's beautiful. Even when she has a tan, when she's darker, she said, oh, mommy, dark is so beautiful. And I'm like, yeah.
What in the world, DJ Rick?
I don't know where that was.
I'm cut off. Stop talking.
I think that was
Sorry
supposed to be a
about that.
cosign.
Sorry
That's
about
what it
that,
was. It was
y'all.
supposed to be a cosign.
I got no. I'm overwhelmed with what's going on, man. My hand hit the wrong button.
Oh my god.
But yeah, so finding that balance though of
it's
the
hard.
content and motherhood. What is that?
Yeah, it's difficult because it's like you have to put so much energy into raising a child, and then I have to put energy into growing my platform and consistently posting and being relevant to my audience, now that I'm a mother and I'm just a whole different person. So now they're on a different part of my journey.
Yeah.
So I think it's both interesting for me and for my audience to kind of see where my journey is taking me. And I've been blessed to have so many opportunities that I think, the balance is coming slowly. And I have an amazing partner. I mean, like the best fiance, father, like just the amazing man. I always have to like sing his praises because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even be smiling. I wouldn't have makeup on. Like I would be depressed, because being a mom is difficult. And he picks up the slack, when I'm not all the way there. So I'm pretty
beautiful.
But you know what having a kid, that should motivate you and push you even more. Yes. It really should, because I mean, that right there by itself. Let me just say, I may joke around and play a lot, but I love kids. I love kids, and for some odd reason, kids cling to me. I guess they say that's that crazy DJ, he a little off, But for you to have a beautiful daughter and have a husband that's supporting you so much, you should be like, wow, let me just thrive even more. You know what I'm saying? And big ups to you. Big ups to you and your family. Yeah.
And you make a really great point, because when I had my daughter, honestly, I was making zero money from social media, like no money. And then I had my daughter, I shared my experiences, and like everything changed. Like I was landing contracts, I was landing deals. Like my daughter is truly a blessing to me, because like my whole career just changed in an instant after she was born. So she's a blessing.
So I saw that. Oh, go ahead, Rick.
No, I said God got her back.
Yes.
So I saw that you also do you offer services as well. And the services would be, do you consult? Do you do consulting too?
I do consulting like IT because I went to school for IT. So
Okay.
I did that, but now I'm a full time content creator.
Awesome. So talk to us about what it is like now being in 2022 of being on social media, of the whole algorithm things, and like how difficult was it for you to like kind of master or figure it out of, the proper times to post, how many times you're supposed to post to make sure people stay seeing your content.
Yeah. I don't honestly don't think I have figured it out. I don't. It's just like I just post what's natural, true to me.
Nice.
When I want to post, like I don't know, I really can't figure out this Instagram algorithm. And a lot of people DM me like, I'm not seeing your content. Where are you? And I'm like, I'm posting every day, and I'm struggling trying to post every day.
Yeah.
And the fact that Instagram isn't showing it to all of my followers, it's really striking. But then at the same time, I understand because they're trying to make money. So they want me to buy ads so that I can grow that way. And I'm not going to do that. So I'm just so thankful that I have partnerships with like certain like Instagram pages. So when I post a video, they'll like repost me. So I kind of focus more on like the reposting purposes. Like I'll post knowing that another page is going to repost it, because makeup, people are always reposting makeup videos and stuff like that. So it's difficult though, because I used to get thousands of views. Now it's like slowly, but I mean, we're still moving, and I'm still creating content because that's what I love to do. So it's still.
So what is your social media, so that way we can get that out here on the show?
Yes. So my Instagram is Christina Abiola. That's my Instagram, my TikTok, and YouTube and Facebook. Christina Abiola.
Nice. So make sure y'all go follow her.
Yes, follow me.
Y'all. Support our own. Because if y'all, for those that are listening, because we do record all of our shows to be played back for our podcast. For those of you that are listening and not watching, listen, this melanin glow here is beautiful, and you cannot capture it without following her. So make sure you guys follow her on social media on all platforms, Christina Abiola. Go ahead, Rick. You look like you're about to say something.
No, I'm just saying, yeah. I'm just backing you up. Yeah. She's beautiful, y'all. She's so beautiful, I hit the wrong button. That's how beautiful she is. I mean, hey.
So what are some things that you are looking forward to conquering? I don't want to say accomplish, because to me, accomplish means that you set the standard too low.
Right.
So what are some things that you're looking forward to conquering?
Well, the first thing right now that I'm working on is being a brand ambassador for Miss Mac and Empire Emerald magazine. So it's like one thing that I'm really excited about, to be her brand ambassador and to really get her magazine out there. I'm also looking to get into more of like owning my own business, and because I am an entrepreneur, just, it's in my blood. My dad's an entrepreneur, and I've always been an entrepreneur since I was young. So I really want to own my own makeup brand or skincare brand, something that I'm really passionate about. And I'm looking forward to having more kids, getting married next year. Also, some really cool things are happening in the future, some TV deals and stuff like that. So I'm excited.
Well, we can say that we knew you back when.
Yeah, exactly. We had the first interview. That's right. We had.
Yes. No, seriously.
We absolutely love Miss Mac, because she keeps bringing us these amazing people, and for us to have you on the show is just truly amazing, because we love to support our own, and by our own, I do mean our own. And the fact that you have started from basically nothing on social media to now I mean, I'm looking at, your profile of, your TikTok numbers at a glance and everything. And I'm just like, whoa, like you're doing numbers, you're doing amazing things. And to see your past partners that you worked with, I'm not even going to name them. I mean, who are you still currently partnered with? Let me ask that.
Man, I work with a lot of brands, but currently working with Miss Mac, working with Sephora. I work with Huda Beauty, which is a makeup brand. I've worked with Fenty Beauty, JCPenney, a lot of makeup brands, a lot of skincare brands, but that's just to name a few. But I'm just really grateful. I mean, it's been like a really long journey, like you said. Just looking at it now, I can't believe it because all these brands I've always watched and looked at and never thought that I could work with them. So it's been amazing. It's been amazing.
So do you have any like speaking engagements or anything coming up where people can meet you face to face?
I don't have anything coming up, but if I do, it's gonna be on my Instagram, and I'm always going to shout out everything that I'm doing in the future. Yeah.
I'm speaking it into existence. It's coming.
Yes.
And it's going to come before the end of the summer. Yes, it is.
Yeah, I definitely see myself like doing more of like speaking and doing more interviews like this. This is really fun, like just to talk to people and to actually share my story. And hopefully someone else sees this and can believe that they can also do this as well, in today's day and age. So
definitely.
Yeah.
Rick.
Where are y'all based out of?
Well, I'm based in New Jersey. So I'm a Jersey girl. Jersey, I'm always in New York. So I'm like,
she ain't nothing but up the, she ain't nothing but up the road, so we can go up the road. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Partymode Live car trip. Let's roll.
Hey, I'm with it. I am definitely with it. So what is it that I can't even say what is it. Let me rephrase this question. What do you feel makes women so scared and kind of insecure to feel like I'm the only one that is struggling with a certain thing? Because I know, like, I'm a mom of two. So when you said that of, people following your story, the type of questions that I get asked from women, I'm like, do you really think that you're the only one that goes through this? Like, girl, come on. There's millions of us that are struggling with the same thing. So what do you feel it is?
I think it's just women, we always feel shame. Like it's always some type of shame that we feel because of the standard, of what a woman is supposed to be, how you're supposed to look. So when you're feeling shame, you don't share your story. You kind of just keep it inside, and you keep that shame and you keep that sadness and depression inside because you don't want other people to know, so they won't judge you or look at you a certain way. And also a lot of embarrassment. Women are always embarrassed to fail or to look bad, whatever it may be. But for me personally, when I shared my pregnancy photos, and I didn't want to share them because I gained a lot of stretch marks during my pregnancy, and I felt so much shame. Like I felt embarrassed. Like, how could I let this happen? I have to be the only person that's going through this, because it was just like a lot. I'd never seen anything like that. So for me to be going through it, I didn't think anyone else was going through it. So when I shared the picture, I literally had hundreds of women in my DM the next day. Like, it was just overwhelming to know that other people are experiencing this. People were sending me their pictures and how did you overcome this? And I think the best way to overcome any type of fear is to just share, to share your story, talk to somebody, talk to
definitely
anyone, because you never know. Someone else can be experiencing that. And if you were to talk to them, you guys can actually, you can actually relate to them and feel a little bit better, feel like you're not alone. I think that's one thing, not feeling alone is really important. Having a support system. And my audience, like my social media is really my support system, because I've built such a positive platform where it's just all positivity. Like all day I'm just being filled with positivity. So sharing your story is always really helpful when you're going through those moments in life.
I definitely agree with that. So one of the things that we were talking about earlier during our Let's Talk About It segment was the Roe v. Wade. Can you touch on that, or do you feel comfortable speaking on that? Because I know some people don't want to speak politically or anything like that. So, what are your
Yeah.
thoughts on
I
that
mean,
being overturned?
I'm a woman, so I don't like the idea of us having to um like our bodies are now governed, it's not, we don't have a free choice, so I'm always going to be pro women. I want women to have free rights, because guess what, a man can't go through what a woman can go, what
Mhm.
women go through. So it's just one of those things where it's just unfair, and I just hope that things change, because this is moving us so far back that it's like incredibly crazy to watch. Like, it's just really scary to watch. So I'm just hoping that things turn around for the better of women, especially.
Were you or are you a fan of the show Handmaid's Tale?
I am. I
So
am, and
people are saying
it's really
that
Handmaid's Tale, yes.
so many people are saying that that is the direction that they feel the U.S. is actually going in, because they
Yeah.
say, so many movies that have been made back in the day were basically trying to let us know this is what's happening. Y'all need to pay attention. And a
And
lot of the things that have been, on the big screen back in the years have actually happened. So now for Handmaid's Tale to come out, and now Roe v. Wade is being overturned, a lot of women are having the conversation of they're really trying to make us handmaid's tales, like handmaids. Like, what in the world? So do you think that there is a connection with Handmaid's Tale and the
I mean,
government trying to turn women into baby making machines?
I feel like it's bigger than what we think it is. I think The Handmaid's Tale is like, it's a show that they probably knew things like this were happening, so they based their show, because I know a lot of shows do that. They have a
Mhm.
lot of people who are in certain like
Circles, yeah.
circles, and they get certain information, so they know
Right.
certain things that are happening. So I think it's just dramatized, but I'm not saying that what happened is based on Handmaid's Tale. I just think that it's so much bigger than what we
Mhm.
think it is, especially like in terms of like money and all that stuff. So I I'm grateful that New York, New Jersey is making a stand, and they're still allowing women to have free choice. So oof,
Nice.
it's really difficult to be to actually watch this happening in real life.
It is,
It's
and that's one of the things that I like to talk about all the time. Not necessarily on the show, but on my personal social media pages, because I see a lot of I support the LGBT community and everything, but one of the things that I can't agree with is someone trying to be a woman and making it seem like being a woman is just an outward thing or changing what your body looks like. We go through so much, and the struggles that we go through, the things that we're not allowed to do just because we're a woman. Like, if you want to be a woman, you got to take on everything. You can't pick and choose what part of a woman you want to be. If you want to be a woman, you got to be a full woman, and you got to know the responsibility of what it means and what it takes to be one. Because we
it's
deal with a lot.
it's a lot. It's a lot. So good luck.
I'm gonna
Right.
keep that one too. I'm not gonna speak on
Good
that one.
luck. It's amazing.
I mean, so that comment wasn't to speak on LGBTQ community, Rick. That was
I
just an
know. Well,
example
I'm
of
just no.
like when we go through a hell of a lot, and for
And
someone to just come up to be like,
He's like,
"Oh,
yeah,
I feel like I'm a
no,
woman." No, baby.
gotta be careful. You gotta be
like
careful today.
Bruce Jenner. What was it? What is he? She? Her? She? I'm gonna leave that one
Well, let me put this out there. The thoughts of Justice J and DJ Rick are not the thoughts of Party Mode Live, Gogo TV, or Miss Christina Abiola. These are our own thoughts.
Yep.
And she speaks for her own self. So don't confuse our thoughts with hers.
Yep.
I just smile.
Especially with my thoughts, y'all. What I say out my mouth is what I'm going to say out my mouth about that situation. And I'm going to say it again.
I just feel like in today's day and age, it's okay to be yourself, no matter who that is, But I just think I don't know, maybe there is, I don't know. In today's day, I don't know. You can be whoever you want to be at this point.
But the thing with but the thing with how I feel about women, that's your body. Can't nobody tell you what to do with your body. I'm sorry, and as a man, I got a problem with that. You know, and I may be one of many men.
Or too, because it affects them too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yep. All right. So one more time, Miss Abiola, give us your social media rundown and let everyone know when they can next see you live. I'm not sure if you let people know like when you're going to go live or not. So when is the next time we can see your face live on the screen?
Oh my gosh, live. I need to do a lot more Instagram lives and TikTok lives. I'm not really organized. So, and then I became a mom on top of that. So it's even worse.
Listen, but it be like that.
You can always catch me on Instagram. You always DM me. I'm always, available. But I'll definitely be doing more lives in the future. And if I do, I'll always post it as well, so you can know ahead of time. But you can find me on Instagram at Christina Abiola. You can find me on TikTok at Christina Abiola, and on YouTube and Facebook as well.
Awesome. So before we let you go, there's always something that we ask our guests to do. And what we need you to do is you're going to do an intro saying, I am Christina Abiola, and you're tuned into Party Mode Live, the party before the party.
Okay. Wait, let me practice that. Okay.
Take one.
You're tuned into
Party Mode Live,
the party
before the party.
The party. Okay. The party before the party. Okay. Let me remember that. Okay. All right.
Whenever you're ready.
My name is Christina Abiola, and you're tuned into Party Mode Live, the party before the party.
Yes, sir.
Yes, one take.
Yes,
Woo! You did it. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your evening to spend with us. We truly, truly, truly appreciate you, and we definitely support you. We always say once you come on and be a part of the Party Mode Live crew, you are forever family. So we thank you so much for coming on and talking with us and sharing your experiences with us, sharing your life. Tell your fiance and your daughter thank you so much for giving you to us for this period of time. Because I know how it is. Like my kids are in their room, like going crazy. Like, Mom, you need to hurry up. But they know that the show doesn't end until 10 o'clock. So leave me alone. But yeah, so thank you so much.
Of course, thank you so much for having me and listening to me rant. I appreciate it.
And since you the ambassador, hold up. Hey, Miss Mac, I'm dark skinned. I can be an ambassador, male. Miss Matt. Okay.
I'm gonna need you to get the word right first.
I'll recommend you. I got you.
That'll work.
Rick. Anyway, y'all are still tuned in to Party Mode Live. I already told y'all already know what it is. We get crazy here. We get funny. We get serious. You never know what you're going to get. But y'all are tuned in to Party Mode Live, the party before the party. And I'm your girl, Justice J. Bishop King isn't here with us tonight, but send your prayers and your thoughts to him and his family as they definitely need them tonight. DJ Rick on the ones and twos, and a special thank you to our second guest of the night, Miss Christina Abiola. Make sure you guys follow her on all social media platforms and help her get her brand on up and popping. Okay. If you guys have any ideas for her, or you need to talk about anything from beauty to motherhood, hit her up, because you never know, she may do a live on it. So
Yes, sir.
But we're gonna take a quick music break, and when we come back, we're gonna have the moment of truth with yours truly, Miss Justice J, courtesy of Bishop King. So don't go nowhere, y'all. We'll be right back. Bye.
This your boy DJ Rick, man. We just had Christina on the show, man. And I ain't gonna try to even pronounce her last name because I know I'm gonna screw it. I'm gonna screw it up. So Christina, thank you for coming on. Tell your fiance and your beautiful daughter, tell them thank you. This your boy DJ Rick, the ones and twos, man. Justice J, Bishop King, and your boy DJ Rick, man. You know how we do. Yes, sir. Let's go. Yeah.
Take it back now, y'all. A one hop this time. A one hop this time.
Just jump.
Right foot, let's stomp. A left foot, let's stomp. A cha-cha now, y'all. Well, everybody, let's go to work. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. Two hops this time. Two hops this time. Right foot, two stomp. Left foot, two stomp. Cha-cha now, ladies. Well, everybody, let's go to work. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. Two hops this time. Two hops this time. Right foot, two stomp. Left foot, two stomp. Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees. Get freaky with it.
Seems like everybody got a price. I wonder how they sleep at night. When the truth comes second and the money comes first. Stop for a minute and smile. Why is everybody so stressed?
Let's go, June.
Why is happiness got to stay so dark? Your hair so high, can't even have a good time. Everybody look to the left. Everybody look to the right. Can you feel that? 'Cause we're playing with love tonight. It's not about the money, money, money. We don't need your money, money, money.
So y'all, you know what? Looking at my watch, it's about that time. I'm gonna get serious for 2.5 seconds. There's a viral video going around. Listen, moment of truth. There's a viral video going around of this lady, quote unquote, putting her baby daddy on blast for not getting her other kids some food. Okay, so listen, check this here. I'm gonna just say it because it's too many people with different opinions. Was he wrong? No. Should he have been considerate enough to ask her? Maybe. But if she already knew that baby daddy was coming to bring some food, instead of trying to glorify a moment of a mistake, what she should have done was said, hey, my other kids are here. I'm going to cash app you some money. Do you mind getting my other kids some food as well? Women, we got to stop this whole cycle of making men out to be the bad guy when all they trying to do is take care of their responsibility. Your other kids ain't his responsibility. Now, I'm a woman that got 2 different baby daddies, and neither one of them do for the other child. But what they never have done was say, hey, I'm going to bring some food for my kid and not think about my other one. So no, they don't buy clothes for the other child or nothing like that. But what you going to do for one, you're going to do for the other. But I am going to be the responsible parent in the situation to say, hey, my other child is here. Do you mind picking her up something too? So that way she's not left out. And if he can't, or if I don't have the money, then that's when I step in and say, hey, why don't you just come pick your child up and take them to go get something to eat? Because she was very correct in, I'm not going to let my child just sit here and eat in front of her siblings or his siblings, and they don't have nothing to eat like that too. So he was kind of like just inconsiderate. I can't say he was wrong. He was inconsiderate in not buying those other kids something to eat. So fellas, if you know that the baby mama got other kids, just be more mindful. That's it. So my moment of truth is just to be mindful, be considerate, and be mindful of what you're doing, because you may be trying to just take care of your kid, but in the midst of you taking care of your kid, you're hurting other children. No, they're not your responsibility, but they're siblings. So you're giving them reason to go back in the house and say, "Ooh, my daddy doing this for me and yours ain't doing nothing." Or, "Ooh, I got this and you ain't got nothing." So now you causing friction in the house between the siblings. So just cut back on it. Be a little more considerate in the things that you do and how you do them. That's it. You could have just asked baby mom, I'm going to come pick up my kid real quick. Take him to go get something to eat. Do you mind? Or do the other kids want anything to eat? Or baby mom could have just said, hey, can I cash app you something so you can give my other kids something to eat? So it was so many different ways that the situation could have been handled. Again, no, he wasn't wrong. He was just very inconsiderate. Mom, you were wrong for recording it because it wasn't that serious to where you had to put that man on blast like that. It was nothing to put on blast. It was just very petty. So just be more considerate in the things that y'all are doing when it comes to these kids, because y'all know they got siblings. Be more considerate. Be considerate for other people's feelings. So that is my whole moment of truth. Be considerate of other people's feelings when you're doing certain things, because you never know what the situation is on the other side of that door. Boom.
Ladies.
No, they're not together.
I seen it, and just as we must have been thinking the same thing, because that was going to be I seen that this morning. I was like, oh, I got to talk about this. No, he wasn't wrong, but he was wrong as a man. I'm gonna say this again, as a man. And my thing is, no, those are not his kids. But I would never do it like that because I know there's other kids in the house. As a man, in the way I think. What she should have did was, well, look, can you pick something up for him? And me, I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go past the grocery store and pick up something so you can cook for all of them. That way, you might have some leftovers and everything else. You said you won't get your food stamps until 11. Oh, I listen to the whole thing. So, okay, well, those ain't my kids, but you do have my kid and you do have other kids. As a man, I would have said, well, let me go pick up some, because what he's paying for McDonald's, you can get him a meal in the store. You can get him a meal in the store. It's a little high, but you can get a meal for the whole five for them. You can do that. So that's the way I would have went about it. That's just me.
Did he know that the other kids were there? Yes, he knew the other kids were there.
He did.
All he kept saying was, they not my responsibility. It's not your responsibility to take care of them. But again, as a man, you just don't do that.
Yeah, you should have thought about it. You should have thought about it a little bit better.
Me thinking as a mom that has two different fathers for my children, he was not wrong.
But he should have just thought about it.
It was inconsiderate.
Yeah, he should have been. He should have thought about the situation a little bit better than he did. Like you said, Justice, and I do agree with the whole thing what you said, because he's not wrong, because those are not his responsibility. But as a man, you got to think sometimes and get out that ignorant. And I ain't saying just men, women too. You got to get out that, like Steve Harvey said, that ignorant. You know what I'm saying? You got to get out that ignorant. You know what I'm saying? So I would have went to the grocery store instead of McDonald's. Say, look, here's some stuff. Cook something for the kids. You know what I'm saying? And I would have rolled out. You know what I'm saying? Right. But she should have made her ignorant ass. Now I've been wanting to say her ignorant ass had to go film it. See, that what got me pissed off. I started to go on her, but
she was wrong for filming it.
Yeah, she should have. She could have called
high road and just corrected the behavior.
Yep.
You could have just spoke to him instead of downing him and trying to out him and trying to put him on blast.
I'm gonna find out who that huzzy is. I'm gonna find out who that huzzy is. I'm gonna find out who that huzzy is, because I'm gonna talk to her. Say,
anyway, we thank you guys so much for tuning in to another crazy episode of Party Mode Live.
Yeah.
The party before the party, Justice J, Bishop King, DJ Rick on the ones and twos. Make sure you guys follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Party Mode Live. Don't forget to visit our website, partymodelive.com. Catch y'all next Wednesday right here to our channel on Twitch. So that way y'all can comment and we can interact with y'all, because we can't see your comments on Facebook no more. Sorry, not sorry. But we appreciate y'all for tuning in. Love y'all so much.
Come on over to Twitch.
Come on out to Hangers tomorrow night. You can catch me with MAB tomorrow night. Everybody free all night long. Hangers Club tomorrow night, and Oyster on Saturday.
Listen to it.
Now that you playing the blues.
You ain't here, take your drunken home.
That's my blues country mix.
Man, welcome to Party Mode Live. Bye.